Today I want to show you guys 5 things that I wish I knew about Subnautica 2 before I started playing. So let's go. So the first thing I want to show you is that you really should get the biolab set up pretty much immediately. And the biolab is quite cheap to make as well. So you have biolab here, titanium, copper wire, and mild acid. Super easy to make. You won't have any issues there. Why should you get it set up? Because when you use the biolab, you can pretty much give yourself some biomods. For example, I have a dash now, which allows me to move quicker and get out of trouble too. And I also have a sea skimmer, which allows me to swim faster when close to other water surfaces or the seafloor. You're going to have passive biomods and you're going to have active biomods. Now, another important thing about the biolab that is kind of one of the reasons why I recommend getting it early, you have to scan certain things around the game in order to unlock some of these biomods. So for example, you have to scan the electric Geordie here for this one. And that is the best thing about Subnautica 2, in my opinion, the fact that scanning things actually unlocks upgrades for your character. It's fantastic. So get your biolab set up early, get your passive mods, get your active mods set up, and it'll help you massively with the game. The next tip I want to give you is kind of a game changer actually, and that is you can put these lockers onto your tadpole. So all you got to do is pick up one of these cases and put it to the hard point, and now you got extra storage. And that extra storage obviously can be used to bring food and drinks and med kits with you, so that you don't have to worry about having them in your inventory in order to use them quickly. If you are going to upgrade your tadpole later on, however, make sure you remove this first before putting on any upgrades to your tadpole, and then you can put this back on afterwards. There's one particular upgrade to the tadpole that destroys this and you lose all of the items as well. It's a bit of a bug that they will have to fix in the future. For now, just be vigilant about that and don't let that happen to yourself. My next tip for you is to not go outside of the bounds of the map, especially if you are tempted to go to that tree. Do not go past the red barrier. I'm going to show you what happens. Bit of a trigger warning on this one if you're scared of what happens when you do this type of thing, but for anyone else, you should be fine watching. And some of these markers later on in the game, they kind of, you have to maneuver around it so that you go to these properly. Some of them look like they're actually outside of the bounds, but the map isn't a perfect like circle or a square or whatever. So you just kind of have to make sure that when you get to something like this, like the red line, you just have to start going around in order to get to the markers. Also, I will say that if you go outside of the map, just get straight back in. I have gone outside of the map a few times and I came straight back in and everything was fine. But what happens if I intentionally right now for this video go outside the map? It is kind of scary, but it is a bit of a warning that they're in early access and they are not going to allow us to travel outside. You get these guys coming after you. Now in my tadpole, I'm quite fast. Well, they are much faster, as you can see, and they will kill you in one shot. When you're going to your markers that are far away, you're going to hear the music going off because something is going to start chasing you, something pretty big. Now, I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to show you what to do without showing you what it is, and then I'm going to show you what it is. I don't want anyone to be spoiled if they are coming across this for the first time. Stick to the ground or stick to just objects in general, like these things here, whatever you'd call them, maybe mushrooms or rocks, whatever it is, and you'll be passing through here a lot in your playthrough. It won't go near you if you are very close to a surface. So just stick to the ground, and I'm going to show you which of the enemies I'm talking about here, because this thing will kill you in one go. So I'm going to show you now that we are talking about the big squid himself, this guy. And even when you like get close to the surface, he might come a little bit close to you, but then he'll just turn around. He might do his shock as well, which doesn't hurt you. It's more of a warning. He won't take you into his jaws pretty much. If he does catch you, it's pretty much GG. I hope you made a save. before you decided to come and mess with this guy. So I just want to show you real quick that when you're using the scanner, when you're looking around shipwrecks and stuff, and you're kind of like against the clock, I suppose, use the radar on the top of the device to see where scannable things are. You see that yellow dot there? That shows me where the next thing is. It should be right in front of me. It's technically this, but I've already scanned it. So it'll come up yellow for things that you've already scanned as well, just as a heads up. And same with this one up here. You see the way it kind of comes up, and then I have something to scan there as well. Now, sometimes if it shows you that you have something in front of you that's scannable and you still can't see it, it might mean that it's above you or below you. So have a look to make sure that whatever you're swimming in doesn't have like different levels. Maybe you have to go upstairs, for example. So for example, I have a yellow marker here. It says that there's something in front of me that's scannable. And that is this thing here, the tadpole hull chassis, which I already have. So I don't need that. And there's something else over here as well. So it looks like there's two chassis there. So just make sure that you use that to your advantage. Go into different buildings and use the radar on the right-hand side of the device to scan the items. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.